Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Wind 6 miles, runway 26 right, we're on.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
The Major Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on MASL TV. Tonight, from the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, the Dallas Sidekicks welcome in the two-time defending champion, Chihuahua Savage. The Savage come in off an especially tough four-game stretch in their regular season schedule, back-to-back two-game series against playoff-bound Utica City and San Diego, and the Savage acquitted themselves well in the stretch, winning two of the four matchups and maintaining their spot atop the standings here in 2025. But that 5-point lead is very tenuous. Entering play tonight, the Savage, with just 5 games remaining on their regular season schedule. Meanwhile, second place Kansas City has 4 big games in hand, 9 games still remaining on their schedule, so they are almost assured, it would seem, of picking up some ground. That all points to a big matchup Friday night, as Kansas City will travel to Chihuahua to take on the Savage in a matchup of the top 2 in the MASL. We'll turn our attention to Dallas as we are underway here from the Event Center. Right now, the Sidekicks in 9th place, the outside looking in for the playoff race, 5 points behind the Tacoma Stars entering play tonight. But with 7 games remaining in the regular season, there is some potential hope for the Sidekicks, who have to make up those 5 points, in addition to a matchup coming up on March 10th with the Stars that will offer the Sidekicks a chance to pick up some ground. 4 of the 7 remaining games on the schedule for the Sidekicks come against Texas and St. Louis, also non-playoff teams. So perhaps there is an opportunity for the Sidekicks to make up some ground, post some wins down the stretch, and get themselves into the playoffs. Time will tell. Shot from outside, a rip from Rios, the leading scorer for the Savage. The save for Lackland, who gets the start in goal for the Sidekicks. Underway, the Savage, as you might expect, they come at you in waves. An astonishing 11 players on the Savage roster with 8 or more goals on the season. So we'll talk about the likes of Rios and Puentes and what they have done of late, and indeed all season long. But this is not a team led by just a couple of players who can find the back of the net. Indeed, as we say, they come at you in waves. Really an impressive job when you look up and down this roster for Chihuahua of bringing in a lot of homegrown talent. A lot of players on this roster have been with this organization for years, and they do it in-house. And again, the last 2 championships here in the MASL for the Savage. They're working on number 3 in a very tight field. Wall ball into the box. Now a one-timer up and over the glass. Just underway. Couple of minutes in. Happy you've joined us for MASL action on MASL TV. You're on YouTube. Of course, if you're keeping track of the visuals as we were getting ready for kickoff, you might have noticed that David Baliat, who has missed the last couple of games, out on the field for the Sidekicks. So Baliat, battling some injuries, is back in the fray. And indeed, for the Sidekicks, this is a hugely new-look team entering play here tonight. Colin O'Keefe, Yahir Romero, Christian Quintana, all traded this week by the Sidekicks. So some new signees. Another interesting note in the matchup, this the 3rd matchup between these 2 teams on the season. But in the first 2 matchups back in January, both Jamie Lovegrove off the wall and a shot, Lackland with the save. Baladez able to clear it. Kept in. Savage back on the attack from left of the box. Lackland another big save. They'll battle on the wall. And indeed, Chihuahua able to keep it in as they get it back with Romero and back up top. Both Jamie Lovegrove and Blas Perez, the leading scorers for the Sidekicks on the season, both of them missed both matchups back in January. It was a quick 2-game set back on January 17th and the 18th, centering ball and Lackland there. So the Sidekicks get Baliat back. They get Lovegrove and Perez into the action here tonight. While they weave in a couple of new faces, among them you see Felipe De Souza out on the field. De Souza with his first action here with the Sidekicks, one of 3 signees this week with the departure of Quintana, O'Keefe, and Yahir Romero. And the Yahir Romero loss is particularly tough, as he had been caution flammable over the last 4 games. 8 goals for young Yahir Romero in that 4-game stretch for the Sidekicks, but Romero traded to the Stars. So we'll see Yahir Romero one more time on March 10th when Tacoma comes to town to take on the Sidekicks. But the move made, and Romero on to a new team, and the Sidekicks, again, a different look here tonight. The rip from Guzman sent wide. That's Flavio Guzman, another signee. Guzman has played a little over a year in a Sidekick uniform, and he's been a reliable goal scorer. 16 goals in 19 games in a Sidekick uniform, but this is his first action here in 2025 as he rejoins the Sidekicks. Still scoreless. Winding down to 10 minutes to go, opening quarter. Silva plays in the corner. What'll be interesting to see, as the Sidekicks would love to pull an upset here tonight and pick up 3 big points as they try to chase down Tacoma. If that were to happen, certainly this man right here would be a big part of it, along with Blas Perez. But Jamie Lovegrove, who has scored in every game this season, seeing his first action against Chihuahua here tonight. And the Sidekicks, you had better believe, will need a big performance from Jamie Lovegrove if they hope to spring an upset here tonight, knock off the Savage, currently sitting atop the standings in the MASL. Into the corner. Well, when these two teams met back on January 18th, the Savage ripped off an impressive 50 shots, out-shooting the Sidekicks 50-30. And they are well coached, extremely talented. The shot up over the glass. And they are deep as well. So it's going to be a tough assignment for young Parker Lackland, making his 14th start in goal for the Sidekicks. Comes in with a record of 4-9. Diego Reynoso his opposite number in goal for the Savage. 10 wins on the season for Reynoso, and that leads the MASL. But Reynoso coming off a tough outing as he was peppered in Utica as City posted a 10-6 win. The 10 goals allowed was an unfortunate season high for the Savage. Their previous high for goals allowed was an 11-9 win over St. Louis back on January 11th. But Utica City got it rolling. Put 10 on the board en route to a 10-6 win. Overall, the Savage 15-4 on the season. And again, a 5-point lead over Kansas City. But the Comets with some games in hand. Back outside from Hernandez. They'll work it around. This is Hernandez once again, and there's Baliot bringing some pressure for the Sidekicks. Pressure coming from Guzman. Good move on the dribble. Into the corner, the wall ball. Not a clean strike, and Lackland will scoop it up. Guzman. 3 players come over, and it is poked free. For a moment, Lopez had it. They'll battle along the boards. Now the Savage have it. Looking for the quick transition. In the clear left of the box. The cross a little bit behind. They were looking for Lopez, who had worked himself free. Sidekicks dodge a bullet. Midway through the first quarter, no score. Gonzalez. 50-50 ball played out, but not all the way. Torquato off Chihuahua. And we'll have our first timeout. We'll step aside. Opening quarter, no score. Dallas and Chihuahua on MASL TV.
Please, 6 call, runway 26 right, right on.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
Miter is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League. Established in 1817, Miter is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at Miter.com. And fans, remember, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Sidekicks will bring it in. On the attack. Back outside. Moises Hernandez. Work it to Lovegrove. Time on attack been dominated by the Savage early on. Sidekicks will take the tie game, certainly, at this point, especially giving away so much time of possession. But how long can they get away with it? But welcome to playing the Savage. At the top of the arc restart. Chance for a set piece. Lackland with the save, the rebound, one-timer, another shot, stuffed by Lackland. What a play for Lackland. Centering ball played out. 3 shots. Meanwhile, the quick counter the other way, but Lovegrove couldn't get it on the left foot. Couple of shots from out front, and then that one was loose right on the doorstep. And Lackland able to smother the shot and maintain the scoreless tie. Now in the Savage zone, looking for a restart for the Sidekicks. They were trying to get it to Reynoso, but instead, Sidekicks will restart just outside the yellow line. Chance for Lovegrove. Boy, the Sidekicks had a chance for the quick counter with Lovegrove, but couldn't get the one-timer on goal. That one, I believe, off of Leal. I believe it's going to stay with the Sidekicks. Second matchup between these two teams back on January 18th was much closer. It was a 9-7 win for Chihuahua after they won the first matchup on the 17th, going away 14-2. So the Sidekicks fared a lot better in the second. They would love to improve on that. On the third, off the wall, looking for Hernandez, but just overshot. Leal plays it out, and Silva gonna launch that one into the seats, give the Sidekicks a chance to shuffle in some new bodies and set up defensively. Torquato back on, along with Diego Cuellar, another new arrival. Cuellar playing in just his second game, but in his first game, back on the 26th, he had a couple of goals. Leal in the corner. Cuellar can't control it. Wall ball, it's loose. Paladez is there. The redirect is offline, and it ends up with Lackland. Near disaster for the Sidekicks, as Paladez tried to clear, but it ended up being redirected and almost into the Sidekick goal. Lackland out to midfield. Lopez will play it across. Well, part of what is so tough about playing the Savage is it would be tempting to think, with less than 5 minutes to go in the first period, that this is exactly where the Sidekicks want to be in a scoreless game. But it's extremely unlikely that the Savage are going to get frustrated. They've played in a number of low-scoring games this season, and indeed, they excel defensively. One of the wins against the Sockers, a 5-2 win. Into the open field. Chance for Rivas. The Savage are back. Nonetheless, I think if you talk to Terry Woodbury, he'd tell you that they're okay. The longer they can keep this one in doubt, better it is for the Sidekicks. They would love, I'm sure, to be playing in the fourth period with a chance of stealing one. Into the corner. Looking to the right. Shot blocked at the point. Out of play. It's going to stay with Chihuahua. Briefly mentioned Jorge Rios, leading scorer with 26 goals for the Savage. He played in the first matchup between the two teams. Valle launches, it's just wide, out to the line. And in that game, Rios finished with 6 points, 4 goals, and a couple of assists in the 14-2 win. Didn't play the next night when the Sidekicks tightened it up considerably in the 9-7 loss. The steal for Torquato. 2-on-2 across. Open. Shot wide of the post. They chip into the box, the bicycle. And they couldn't line it up. Looked like Cuellar Couldn't get a shot on goal up and over the glass. First chance for the Sidekicks to really get something going on the corner. I should say on a counter. But the shot wide. Nestor Hernandez, who has stepped up his offensive production of late. He had a couple of goals in the 13-11 loss on the 26th, back on Wednesday, at Texas. Lost to the Outlaws. Quickly back the other way, and a shot from the arc and a goal! Hugo Puentes. The quick transition. And Chihuahua grabs the 1-0 lead, and for Puentes, who has been so hot of late, that is his 6th goal in the last 3 games. And in fact, back on February 22nd, the first matchup at Utica, in a 19-6 win, Puentes had an astonishing 8 points, 4 goals, 4 assists in the big win for Chihuahua. And he tallies first here. It's his 20th goal on the season. And it gives Chihuahua the 1-0 lead. Chihuahua able to quickly go from defense to offense. And Puentes with the strike from the arc. Played up over the glass. 2:20 to go, opening period. Chihuahua with the 1-0 lead. Long pass into the corner, and Lackland has it. Lackland will play it into space. Well, you have the sense as Roberto Escalante will retrieve. Escalante, one of the premier defenders for the Savage, and part of a very strong backline attack that the Savage get. Escalante, a defender with 10 goals on the season. Into the corner, still loose. Battled for, Savage have it. That shot partially deflected by Baladez, and Lackland ends up with it. Sidekicks looking for the quick counter. But the open field defense, Rios, outside the line, and he's got that kind of range. Into the corner, trying to get it by good feet from Baladez. Guzman, dangerous pass, left it at the arc. Rios will recover, under a minute to go in the first period. Savage content to take a little time. Chip for the left side, centering ball. They're in the arc. And the volley and a save as Ruiz takes it out of the air, but Lackland, who's having a big first period, comes up with another save on a shot on goal. Loose again, but back to Lackland. Down to 15 seconds. Sidekicks looking for a final attack. Hernandez at midfield. Cross looking for Baliat. Puentes will play it back, and that'll do it for the first period. Chihuahua on top, 1-0. You're watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
This episode is brought to you by The Pit, Performance Indoor Training. The Pit has 3 training and entertainment complexes in the DFW area that offer both indoor and outdoor elite soccer training. The Pit offers league play for co-ed, youth, and adult leagues. And for training, the Junior Academy is for ages 2 through 6, plus the Pit Soccer Academy for ages 5+, and goalkeeper training is offered as well. To learn more about The Pit Frisco, Plano, or Roanoke, head to performanceindoortraining.com.
Hailstorms can cause devastating damage to your home. But what if you could protect it with the best? Introducing Total Storm Solutions, installers of the hail-proof roofing system. Not only will you shield your home from costly future damage, but you'll also increase its value and save on your insurance premiums. Total Storm Solutions is proud to sponsor your Dallas Sidekicks and offer free shingle upgrades when you mention this ad. Protect your home today. Visit TotalStormSolutions.com to learn more.
Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drop's recovery products are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles. Learn more or try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. And fans, take 10. That's all the time you'll need for Eric Bergerud to take you inside the game and get to know some of the big stars advancing the sport on and off the field. 10 for 10 airs weekly on MASL TV. Start of the second period, and a significant number of no shots on goal, 11-2 in favor of Chihuahua. A 1-0 lead on the scoreboard, but largely dominated that first period. And again, going back to the second matchup between these two teams back on January 18th, that was far more even in terms of time on attack. The shots on goal in that one, 40-37. So while the Sidekicks, no doubt, okay, being within 1 at this point against the Savage, certainly in the second period, will be looking to assert themselves more in terms of attacking Diego Reynoso in the Savage net. Hard drive from D'Souza, but he can't find the handle. Nonetheless, a steal. Silva weaving his way through traffic. Lovegrove with the cross and a shot to goal! All tied up. Lovegrove back to D'Souza. First for D'Souza in a Sidekick uniform. And the Sidekicks tie it up at 1. Scoring streak continues for Lovegrove. Scored in every match this season. And the streak continues with that pass as they switch it to the near side, finding D'Souza. All tied up at 1. Long pass played back out. They try to chip it ahead. Looking for Cuellar. Just overshot on the long pass. Touch pass into the middle. One-timer off the board and back out of play. going to say this is off of Dallas, so we'll have a corner. And there again, you can see how quickly the Savage get from defense into their offense. Macias had a look, sent it wide with the first shot, and I believe off of Nestor Hernandez. Corner coming. Macias plays it up top. Hard drive, Lackland with the save, rebound, it's loose in the box. Back outside, and the shot up over the glass. Carlos Hernandez stepping into one. And that's one of those shots where it's impressive for Lackland. There's just good arm and hand strength for Lackland, because that's a shot on line right at Lackland, but the kind of ball that you will sometimes see just power through and get into the net, but Lackland able to turn it away. Once again, a rebound loose, but no shot coming. And we play on, tied at 1. Play out, they get it centered. Back up top. The chip into the zone. Volley out the turnaround. Played back out. Sidekicks will keep it. Already early in this second quarter, the dynamic shifting more to the sidekick attack. Long wall ball. Loose left of the box. Romero will bring it out. Here come the Savage. Centering ball off the wall. Chipped back out. Pedro Castaneda, who missed the second matchup at Utica City. So Castaneda back in the lineup. Castaneda, an interesting story. Professional fighter in his spare time outside of his play with the Savage. Undefeated professional fighter. Pedro Castaneda. And back in the lineup here tonight. We're tied at 1. Centering ball, Hernandez there. Working against Puentes. Back outside Romero. Romero starts a drive around the boards to Puentes on the wing. Lovegrove comes in with the pressure. It's loose. Right of the box. Castaneda was trying to get it on the right foot. It ends up with Lovegrove. Down goes Lovegrove. There's the whistle. So we'll restart with the Sidekicks. 11:33 remaining in the first half. All tied at 1. Lovegrove will stay on to restart it. He'll get it back from Lackland. Into the sidekick zone, Leal. Side foots it out, Rios. Into space. Chance developing, 3-on-1, Rios. Lackland with the poke check. Denies Rios the chance. Guzman plays it back out. What a play from Lackland on a full 3-on-1. And Rios just tries to slide it to the left foot, but Lackland too quick. Poked and stolen. Savage with another chance in transition. They leave it for Escalante. The heel to Puentes, the shot wide. Good look from Puentes, who just fired it wide. Pass offline, and Romero will have to track it down. They chip onto the wing. Centering ball and a goal! Savage back out in front as Macias finds the back of the net. Well, the long pass, we just got the tail end there, but to me, I believe that starts with the long pass. And I want to say it was Romero who was able to control that long pass and then find the cutter, Macias. And they set up Macias in a great spot, his 9th goal on the season. He was scoreless up in Utica in the 2 games, did have a couple of assists in the Game 1 win in the 2-game series. But tallies here to put the Savage back on top 2-1. Lovegrove will work it across. Has that one stolen. Open field, Ruiz with the clean steal. Into the sidekick zone. Still loose. Side foot back outside. Shot blocked. I believe it was Lovegrove who got back with the save after Lackland got caught out of position. Back outside. Moises Gonzalez on. Gonzalez in his 2nd game in a Savage uniform, having played the first 9 games this season with Tacoma. So they bring Gonzalez over. Add him to this already potent roster. And Gonzalez had a strong season in the 9 games, 8 goals for Tacoma. Torquato plays it outside. Sidekicks looking for a quick counter. Into the corner. Contact on Luis Medrano. Medrano down, foul called. Bennett will pick up the foul. Leon Bennett back in the lineup for the Sidekicks after he has missed the last 4 games. Midway through the 2nd. 2-1. Long pass up and over. Lackland will lean into the long throw. Back out to Hernandez. Mentioned Hernandez picking it up offensively. Veteran defender, a couple of goals in the loss at Texas. But with the departure of Yahir Romero, into the corner. The centering ball off the wall and only Savage players there. Sidekicks able to poke it free, regain control. Baladez. But just to quickly finish the point about Hernandez, be all hands on deck in terms of getting some more offense going for the Sidekicks as they shuffle in an awful lot of new faces down the stretch here in this 2025 season. Back outside, the drive from Leal in the box. What a pass off the wall! Medrano with the one-timer, but it all started as Puentes with the no-look goes to the wall and puts it on the right foot of Medrano. Well, listen, we talked about Puentes. 5 goals, 5 assists in the 2-game series in Utica. So he's a guy who could beat you a lot of ways. Going to step aside, 3-1 Chihuahua here from Dallas.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play. The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement, because this season, the action is non-stop.
Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and on CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bostavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. Well, off the dime from Puentes, it's a 3-1 lead. Quickly back the other way, the cross and the shot off the wall. It's just wide of the post. Boy, another great look. Romero had a look, and then they found Rios, who narrowly missed. D'Souza, who has the lone goal for the Sidekicks. And now if you're Dallas, still got under 7 minutes to go second period, but a measure of momentum for the first time. And it's in favor of Chihuahua. A couple of goals on the board. Another good attack on that last trip. And the Sidekicks can use a play. Down 3-1. This is a team that can get going downhill on you in a hurry. Lackland. Lovegrove will switch. Off the wall and wide of Guzman. On the drive, Rios into the Sidekick zone. Tries to play it around the boards, but Lackland positioned well. Pressure coming from Medrano in the late whistle. Foul on Medrano. Luis Medrano, that was his 5th goal on the season. And with that 5th goal, that establishes a new career high for goals in a season for Medrano. Into the corner, but Reynoso wins the race. Back outside, Lovegrove trying to keep it in. They'll battle along the far boards. Foul call. This is going to go against the Sidekicks. We'll have a restart for the Savage. Winding down to 6 minutes. It goes on Lovegrove. Off the wall. Hernandez working against Gonzalez. It's in the corner. Still loose. At the arc. Sprawling save for Lackland on a ball that might have gone just wide. Long pass into space, looking for D'Souza. Leal heads it clear, but not all the way out. They bring the triple team shot out front, save for Reynoso. D'Souza with a rip from the top of the arc, and it was online. Reynoso comes up with the save. They chip into the corner, back outside. Silva had a chance, ends up with Gonzalez. Under 5 to go, first half. See Joaquin Rivas also out on the field among the 3 new signees for the Sidekicks this week. Escalante and Leal on that back line for Chihuahua. Escalante looking for Lopez, Jose Gilberto Lopez. Wall ball and another goal. Back to Romero, who's had a couple of chances, but another great setup off the wall. This one comes from Castaneda. you can't put it on the foot any better. Jaime Alejandro Romero with his 16th goal on the season. And he's had a couple of looks here tonight, and that one finally gets it by Lackland. 3 unanswered in the latter stages here of the second period. And Chihuahua has taken control 4-1. Castaneda looking to get it back, now does. Castaneda looking for a lane, and he'll score.
Chihuahua Savage goal scored by number 31, Pedro Castaneda.
Well, I think it was a measure of miscommunication for the Sidekicks defensively. Everybody went to the wing, it looked like, and nobody stayed with the ball. Take this back just a little bit further. I think they're all following Moises Gonzalez, who is dropping off to the wing, and give Castaneda a lot of credit. Good vision, recognizes nobody's with him. He's got all kinds of time. And not much chance for Lackland, as he was able to get all the way into the box and then slid it by Lackland. Castaneda with the goal. It's his 15th, 5th different player to score. And that's hardly new for Chihuahua. Mention the 11 players on the roster with 8 goals or more on the season. And they come at you in waves, and they come at you from a lot of different directions. Castaneda, who moments ago set up Romero, now comes up with a goal himself. Puentes, who's got a couple of points here tonight. Well, early second, the Sidekicks were right where they wanted to be, tied at 1. Macias chips it into the corner. Looked like Castaneda going for the setup with the header. The Sidekicks there. Play it back out. They'll let it go to Reynoso. Up into the speakers up top. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Sidekicks will get it started with Lovegrove. The rip from outside from Guzman up over the crossbar. Stays in for the Sidekicks. Up top, the heel pass. Looking for a call. Now the whistle comes in. Let's see what the call is. Looks like, yeah, this is going to go against the Sidekicks. I believe that was D'Souza. Yeah, D'Souza looking to get that pass back. A lot of contact, but the call goes against D'Souza. Torquato bringing the pressure. Now the whistle comes in. 5-1 Chihuahua. Savage looking for a little breathing room at the top of the standings. A win tonight, and it would be an 8-point lead in the standings for Chihuahua. Meanwhile, too many men on the field against Dallas, so we'll restart with Rios. And amidst all the scoring from the various players, it's been a fairly quiet night so far for Jorge Rios, who comes in tied for the lead in the MASL in points with 42. Rios with a drive, blocked at the point by Silva. Onto the wing. Power play opportunity on the too many men on the field call against the Sidekicks. Rios, the player to watch here on the left side. 5 power play goals on the season for Rios. That leads the league. Back up top, Rios. He'll chip it for the far side. Gets it back, Rios. Drops it in the corner. The drive blocked by Hernandez. Back outside. Still plenty of time on the power play. A little over a minute. Stepping in, shot off the post. top again. Rios will get it back. Rios, he'll rip just wide. Under a minute to go on the power play. Back outside as Hernandez works it over to Rios. Great pass across. And the Savage on the power play with a Savage attack. Moises Gonzalez. It's just a great pass across. The vision's phenomenal. And the rotation not getting there in time. 6-1. Savage converting on the power play opportunity. Puente's second goal, the recipient of the feed across the box from Gonzalez. 5 unanswered. Player goes down and another foul. Going to go against the Sidekicks. Going to say a push-off on D'Souza working against Medrano. It's the third foul call on D'Souza here in the first half. 1:10 remaining in what is turning into a very long second quarter for the Sidekicks. After they tied it at 1, they've given up 5. And it's a 6-1 lead. Surgical precision on the attack from the Savage. Leal picks up the foul call. We're under a minute to go. They're in the first half from the Credit Union of Texas Event Center. MASL Soccer. You're on MASL TV. Down to 35 seconds. Savage perhaps looking for one more attack. Well, it was a rare loss. Back on the 23rd, a week ago. For the Savage in Utica, a 10-6 loss and a great response. Hard drive blocked at the point. Keep it in. Looking for the cross up top of the arc. Looking for a lane, it was Hernandez on the wing, and time going to run out as Medrano's can't get a shot off. Halftime from Dallas, Chihuahua on top 6-1. It's MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
With 6 miles, runway 26 right, wait on.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Leaves it for Fabian, and that one's around the wall. Marco Fabian, his second goal tonight, his 21st of the season.
On right wing, Sanchez left wing. Bennett down in the corner. Carvalho to Sanchez. His shot's a goal. Alex Sanchez with his 16th goal of the year. And both teams see set-piece joy in the opening quarter. We're tied at 1.
Here's Dos Santos. Hugo playing up. His shot gets deflected there for a goal! Hugo Silva says, hey guys, if you're not going to help me offensively, I'll do it myself.
Campaign. Goal and a couple of assists. Left foot strike, and it beats Tote, tucked away, far side corner. Nobody in the building saw that one coming, especially Chris Tote.
Maintain possession for Hugo. Slow pass in front. This one sliding in was Bordeaux to make the stop, but he's rolling around on the ground for a little bit longer. There's a shot high into the corner, and Chihuahua scored first.
And that all resulted off a turnover again.
Right off the break, it's Hugo Fuentes who gets the scoring started.
He'll go from our left to right. With 50 seconds to go, he'll push it forward. Fakes, pulls the trigger, bullseye. 2 goals and 2 assists now for Oliveira.
In an all-or-nothing play. Now the counter to Morales. Luis. Morales scores! It's pretty! It's so pretty! ¡Qué golazo! Luis Morales, 3-2 San Diego.
Was blocked. The goalkeeper was beat. Here's Ramos again. He plays back for Caceres. Caceres' strike. Upper bins. How do you do, Alex Caceres?
Remember that. Ball played to the right side, shot score. They left it open and Pereira able to finish it off. Eric Pereira makes it a 3-1 game. Time of the goal, 4-12.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement. Because this season, the action is non-stop.
When hail damages your car, you need a repair company you can trust. That's where Total Hail Solutions comes in. As North Texas's top auto hail repair company, we're committed to bringing your vehicle back to its best, fast, and hassle-free. And now, as the official dent company of the Dallas Sidekicks, we're offering $500 cash back on all repairs for Sidekicks fans. Simply bring in your ticket and let us take care of the rest. Total Hail Solutions, trusted, reliable, and ready to help you drive confidently again.
shoots, he scores!
What's going on, everyone? This is the MASL in 5. I've got to get you caught up on everything that's gone down in the league over the past week in just 5 minutes. Let's go.
Reggett as your target forwards and 2 defensive runners.
Oh, there's Reggett! How did he do that?
The Kansas City Comets are flying high this season, and a big reason as to why is the play of superstar forward Zach Reggett. He enters this weekend with 14 goals in just 15 games, despite playing injured for most of the season.
And, first day of preseason, I suffered a pretty bad ankle sprain, and that put me back a lot of steps. I'm just happy. I'm feeling more 100%. Probably this coming weekend will probably be the first weekend I'll feel 100%. So, I'm excited to personally get rolling maybe a little bit more, but I'm so happy with where, personally my season's been at and how it correlates with the team's success.
Zach was the 2018-2019 MASL Rookie of the Year, playing at that time with the St. Louis Ambush. That came after a successful college career at Trinity International University. But despite his quick success in the MASL, Reggett found the transition to the indoor game to be challenging.
The biggest thing for me was learning how to use the boards quickly. I think that's offensively and defensively, right? A lot of these teams, like if you can score a goal, it's great, but if you're also showing up on the defensive film session, that's probably not a good thing as a target. So it's more just learning the bounces and just learning the correct movements. If you can learn a couple of those basics, it just becomes so much smoother transition.
Reggett to the right side, score. That's a hat trick.
The main thing is the boards, and for me, I'm not the fastest player, right? So I use the boards a lot in regards to passing and moves off the board. So I think I got the learning curve a lot quicker than others. But I mean, it was a headache for sure. I mean, if you're proactive about it and trying to learn, it's super stressful. But man, once it clicks, it's like that, So.
Whatever it might be, Zach is definitely in the zone now. He's one of the league's best. Last season, he shared the Golden Boot Award with Marco Fabian after tallying 35 goals. No question, he's loving the indoor game and playing in Kansas City, which he can't say enough about.
We're averaging, I think it's like 5,000 fans, and it's just a complete sports town. And for me, like, it's the dream. As a kid, you kind of feel like you kind of fulfilled your dream a little bit, right? You didn't dream about playing indoor, but now it's like, and with where our league is going, there's going to be kids that actually do probably dream to play indoor because of how successful the league is moving.
Zach has also represented his country, playing on the United States national futsal team. But right now, he's laser focused on helping the Comets win the ultimate prize after falling just short in the final last year.
That we're really working hard over here, and we're trying to get over that hump. Losing a final sucks, and we like to say we got a bunch of dogs over here, and we're just trying to manifest that as a group and take it day by day and stay healthy.
Zach Reggett.
Zach Reggett!
Okay, some huge trade news from last weekend. Frank Taiu, the league's all-time points leader, has been traded from St. Louis to Milwaukee in exchange for defender Robert Williamson and cash. A true blockbuster deal. And Moises Gonzalez, who just entered the MASL's 300-point club, has been dealt to the Chihuahua Savage. Talk about the rich getting richer. Gonzalez has put up 11 points so far this season. Wow. Okay, our Green Drop Players of the Week. In goal, Chris Toth from Tacoma. Defensively, it's Chad Vandergriff once again. And offensively, once again, Marco Fabian from the Empire Strikers. Let's start with Marco. Another incredible season. 7 points in 2 Strikers wins last week. 3 goals and 4 assists for Marco. Defender Chad Vandergriff picks up the award once again. He had 1 goal for KC and 2 wins, and more importantly, had 9 blocks for the boys in red. And in goal, Chris Toth, just a monster between the posts for Tacoma last week. 17 saves, 17 of them in 2 Stars wins as they are pushing for a playoff berth. And of course, all throughout the MASL season, you can stay up to date on everything that's going down in the league by checking out its official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
With 6 calls, throwing to 6 straight, wait on.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
Getting ready for the start of the third period, a 6-1 lead for Chihuahua. Here from Dallas, a look at the halftime stats, and the numbers leap out at you, particularly that second line shots on goal, 23-4. A brief period at the start of the second quarter where the Sidekicks were able to sustain some time on the attack, did lead to a couple of shots and their lone goal, but the Savage quickly reasserted control. 5 unanswered as that second period wore on and became something of a house of horrors for the Sidekicks en route to the 6-1 lead here at the break. Led in large part by Hugo Puentes, 2 goals, 2 assists in the first half. Now, in the last 2.5 games, Puentes on a tear. 7 goals, 7 assists over that time frame. Really stepping up alongside Jorge Rios. But again, this is an ensemble cast here for Chihuahua. And 6 different players scoring. 5 different players, yep, let's update that, scoring in the first half, accounting for those 6 goals. So they're coming at you in waves. And they've got the 6-1 lead as we get ready to start the third period. Remind everybody that you can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter. And of course, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Well, no dampening the enthusiasm for the Sidekick faithful. We have come out to get a look at the Savage and the Sidekicks here tonight And a 6-1 lead for Chihuahua as we get ready to start the third period. It's been an impressive run. And right now, the Sidekicks on the outside looking in that playoff race. But still a lot of time left, and indeed a lot of time left here. Full half still to go. But you gotta believe it starts with one. The Sidekicks gotta reverse the momentum, see if they can get something going to start this second half. They have been overmatched, if not overwhelmed, here in the first half, as the Savage have outshot them and really controlled the action en route to this 5-goal lead. Trying to thread it through. Macias able to control. Rios will get it across. Savage will start the attack. Back outside, Romero. Rios held in check for the most part in that first half. Shot blocked by Hernandez, still up among the leaders in the MASL in block shots for the 11th year defenseman. Looking for Baliat on the quick transition, but tracked down by Rios. He and Baliat will tie up on the far boards. And Baliat ultimately wins it. Trying to play it around the boards, but the shot blocked out front by Ruiz. And they get it to Escalante. Another big matchup in Kansas City going on right now. They're in the fourth period, and at last report, the Comets currently in second on top of Utica City 4-3. A goal by Mayhew early in the fourth to give the Comets that 1-goal lead. Trying to keep track. That's a matchup of second and fifth right now in the standings. Utica with a win could move into the fourth spot as we look ahead to the playoffs here in the MASL. Back outside with Valle. Gonzalez, don't get it back to Leal. Chipped into the corner, in from the right, shot sent wide. Good look for Valle, who will get it back. A rip from just beyond the line and a save for Lackland. Lopez coming off 3 goals in the 2 games at Utica. Looking for another one there, and the shot on line, but Lackland with another save. He's been busy. Lackland remains in the top 5 in saves here in 2025. Record just 4-9, but Parker Lackland has really done a tremendous job in net for the Sidekicks. Long pass across, too strong off the wall. Guzman in traffic, has that one stolen. Rios will drop it in front, looking to get it back off the wall. Puentes trying to go back to the wall where he's been so effective. Working with his partner on the attack so often this season. Rios up top. On the wing, Medrano. Valadez able to work it free. Back outside with Powell. Early stages, third period, Lovegrove up top for the Sidekicks. They'll leave it for Lackland. Savage will continue with the pressure. Silva trying to play that one up the boards. And it's up and into the bench. A restart for the Savage. Rios trying to work around. Savage will maintain with Escalante. Chip into the corner for Gonzalez. Back up top. Gonzalez again coming over from Tacoma. Another goal scorer. Touch pass out front, but the shot blocked. They'll center again for Gonzalez. The rip from Escalante blocked by Hernandez. Baliat on the run, but Reynoso will come out to get it. And they'll look in the corner for Gonzalez. Near steal. Across, open shot blocked by Lackland. Hernandez got inside position and drilled one online, but Lackland, another big save. It will result in a corner for Chihuahua. But Lackland continues to be tested. Comes up with the save. Up top, Leal from the wing. On the heel, just inside the post. Ruiz with a drive. You can't place it a whole lot better. Through the traffic, you see Hernandez go for the block, but can't get down there as Cesar Ruiz with his 6th goal. He was scoreless in Utica, but the rookie pushes the lead to 7-1. That's his 2nd goal on the season against Dallas. Also scored in the first matchup between the two teams. And he delivers here. 9.5 to go in the 3rd. The Chihuahua lead now 7-1. Hernandez across, but the pass too strong. Back to Lovegrove. Silva. Himself a signee in late December for the Sidekicks. Stepped in on that back line. And done well for the Sidekicks. A little bit bigger role now down the stretch. Hernandez, Baladez, Silva, Torquato. Figure to see even more action on the back line for the Sidekicks as they make a series of roster moves. You're getting ready for the last few weeks of the regular season. Lovegrove wanted to play it across. Off the wall, playing it to himself. Gonzalez now in space. Gonzalez, top of the arc, chips it outside. Lackland with the save. Denies Lopez, who had a look on the wing. Rios working on Romero. Well, with the departure of Yahir Romero and the injury to Asai Romero, Oscar Romero, the lone Romero brother, still playing for the Sidekicks here this season. Off the wall, but the one-timer partially whiffed as Gonzalez couldn't get the half volley online. They continue to bring the pressure in the Sidekick zone. Pass offline, looking for Lovegrove. Next stoppage will be a timeout here from Dallas. 7-1. Savage looking to get back to their winning ways here tonight after the loss last week at Utica. And they are on their way. Rios wants to go quickly. Sidekicks trying to reset. They'll go back outside with Romero. Romero on the wing. Lackland with the kick save out of play. And that'll take us to a timeout. 6:56 remaining in the third period. Chihuahua on top of Dallas 7-1 on MASL TV.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
It's never too early to start talking playoffs. Join 8 of our teams in sunny San Diego as they square off in the MASL Ron Newman Cup playoffs April 5th through the 7th. Ticket deposits are now being accepted. Visit frontwavearena.com for more information. Late fourth, still 4-3 in Kansas City. Comets trying to stay within 5 of Chihuahua, top of the MASL standings, and trying to hold on against Utica at Cable Dahmer Arena in Kansas City. Of course, the top 2. That was the matchup a year ago in the finals. Meanwhile, Chihuahua with the restart on the wing. Romero in the corner and over to Rios. The set piece and the execution to perfection. Quick pass and Rios in the box. All alone. And fires it just inside the near post. Well, you get a restart in the sidekick zone, there's a lot of danger. And that's exactly what they mean. That is incredibly well done. And Rios with his 27th goal on the season. Off the quick pass, the one-timer outside, up and over the glass. 8-1. It was Puentes once again in the corner. Off the pass. He gets the initial restart and delivers the strike to Rios. 5th point tonight for Puentes, 2 goals and 3 assists. And for Rios, his first goal here tonight. 27 on the year, shot blocked. It's loose for a moment, but Reynoso will fall on it. this is starting to bear a resemblance to the first matchup between these two teams. Contact and a foul called. Hernandez pressuring Jose Gilberto Lopez. Lopez down, Leal will restart.
Defense.
Reynoso will go high off the wall. It's off to Lackland. Sidekicks in danger of falling to 500 on the season here at home. Came in 4-3 at the event center. But they are down 7 as we play, winding down toward 5 minutes to go in the third. Warding off Cuellar. And the Savage will send it out. Lackland quickly back to Lovegrove. Lovegrove's had a quiet night. Gets it on the left foot, but the shot blocked out front. And all the way back to Lackland. Again, they look for Lovegrove off the wall. Back outside, pressured by Medrano. Looking for the top of the arc for Valadez. Now the Savage in transition. Rios outside Lopez. Back up top, they'll go to Escalante. And the Savage now certainly with the luxury of not being in any hurry. Gonzalez couldn't quite handle it. He'll get it back. Puentes looking for the top of the arc. Sidekicks will clear it out. Escalante back to get it. Sidekicks. Next game here at home will be March 10th. Be a big matchup with Tacoma. But the Sidekicks back in action tomorrow night on the road. They will travel to St. Louis to take on the Ambush. Side foot to the top. Romero gets it back. Puentes facing up on Hernandez. Escalante into space. Good position for Lackland. Denies Romero into the box, but nobody there. Sidekicks finally win the ball. D'Souza back outside to Hernandez. Chris Escalera on, finds Lovegrove. Lovegrove in from the right with a drive. Off the wall, it's loose in the box, but played out to Rios. Rios will get it back. Working against Hernandez, and Rios looking for a call. None coming. As Hernandez wins it for the Sidekicks. Hernandez will play for the corner. Looking for Guzman. Puentes for a moment went down to get it. But it was a high kick, and that was a scary moment. Baliat trying to ward off Leal. Back up top. Silva lost the handle. But poked back to Hernandez. Baliat's pass intercepted. Oh, great poke check. Getting it free from Hernandez. Lovegrove had it knocked away. Puentes wins it, gets it back to Leal. Last 90 seconds, third period. Savage on the attack, softly off the wall. That was Puentes trying to play it to himself. Lackland will find Valadez. Valadez gets it on the right foot. It's loose in the box and a goal! Flavio Guzman. Well, the Sidekicks finally able to turn the tables as Valadez goes to the wall ball. Initially trying to get it to Torquato, but it ends up bouncing free, and Guzman in a good spot. His first goal as he plays his first game this season in a Sidekick uniform. That finally breaks the Chihuahua run. Score now 8-2. But for the Sidekicks, it's got to be a good feeling just to reverse the trend. As the Savage, with a dominating stretch, starting about midway through that second period and into the third, leading at 8-2. Final minute, third period. Good job by Hernandez warding off Arturo Valle. Valle returned after missing the first matchup in Utica with a goal and an assist in a losing effort in Game 2. 10-6, final 15 seconds. No whistle. Valle was looking for the drive. Finally, Lovegrove plays for the corner. Reynoso can hold it. We're through 3. Chihuahua leading Dallas 8-2. It's MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
just a couple of days away from Monday. Remember, fans, you can catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV on YouTube and CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bostavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And this Monday, I have to imagine that at some point they are going to be talking about the top two in the standings. It's a final in Kansas City. The Comets, with a big 4-3 win at home against Utica City. They hold on the early fourth period goal from Daniel Malhue. And with the 4-3 win, they remain in second place. Just one loss on the season for the Comets. But if this score holds, they will still be 5 points behind in their chase against the Savage, who have an 8-2 lead here as we start the fourth period in Dallas. Off the wall, Gonzalez looking for Rios, who again had managed to get himself free in the box, but the Sidekicks able to clear it out. Leal in space, trying to put it on the left foot, still has it back outside, and Gonzalez will play it around to Rios. Rios to his right. He'll get it back to the right with a drive. Rios from the yellow line beats Lackland to that far post. 2 goals tonight with a sensational Jorge Rios, who's now got 28 on the season. Well, he's working against Escalera and gives himself just enough space to let that one go from the yellow line. And Lackland lays out but can't get there. 9-2. Jorge Rios now with 28 goals on the season. Quick shot up over Lackland and up over the crossbar. Well, the Savage nearly put an exclamation point on it. They've got the 9-2 lead. Lackland looking, now heaves, played out. Sidekicks will keep it. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Sidekicks have devoted a good amount of attention marking Jorge Rios tonight, but he's still got a couple of goals. It is just that difficult to defend, as you might expect. He had a big weekend in Utica as the Savage went 1-1, but Rios with 4 goals and a couple of assists in the 2 games. And he continues here tonight with a couple of more goals. Looking for Escalera. Kept in by Rios, but Lovegrove has the steal. Back to Hernandez. Hernandez on the give and go. Rios poked it free. It's still loose. Lopez wins the race. Into the corner. They're still battling. Lackland going to get there first. D'Souza elects to play it back. Looking for Rivas. Hernandez. D'Souza with Romero on him. Back outside. Valadez. Cuellar. And the Sidekicks will work it back outside. Lovegrove had an assist on the first goal, finding D'Souza back in the second period. But that has been the extent of it. Sidekicks. Long drive from outside, but it ends up with Lovegrove. Centering pass. Broken up. Savage looking for the quick counter. They have numbers. Romero will now pull it back out. Sidekicks able to get back. Puente still out there. 5 points tonight, a couple of goals and 3 assists. Savage looking to sweep the season series between the two teams. They won the 2 matchups in Chihuahua back in January. And they lead at 9-2 here in Dallas. Gonzalez working on Silva, tries to center. Silva with the initial block, it's still loose. Left of the box. And the foul gonna go on Dallas, on Cuellar. So we'll have a restart on the wing. And we've already seen what Chihuahua can do with a set piece from this area. See how they work it. They leave it, hard drive off the crossbar. Back outside to Puentes. Savage will keep it. Pressure from Cuellar. Trying to center off the wall. Lackland will smother it. Long pass. They wanted Lovegrove, but it's up over the glass. Well, the Sidekicks won't have a lot of time to ruminate on this one. They're back in action tomorrow night. First of 2 over the last month with the St. Louis ambush. Rios in the zone, looking to get it back. Up top. Near steal. Now Hernandez will play it to himself. Too strong, cleared out by Arturo Valle. All the way back out from Reynoso. Did mention that there was another game tonight in San Diego. And that one underway as well. See if we can update you on that. Timeout taken by the Savage. 8:46 remaining in the ball game. Chihuahua on top of Dallas 9-2 on MASL TV.
Reyes leaves it for Fabian, and that one's around the wall. Marco Fabian, his 2nd goal tonight, his 21st of the season.
On right wing, Sanchez left wing. Bennett down in the corner. Carvalho to Sanchez. His shot's a goal. Alex Sanchez with his 16th goal of the year. And both teams see set-piece joy in the opening quarter. We're tied at 1.
Here's Dos Santos. Hugo playing up. His shot gets deflected there for a goal! Hugo Silva says, hey guys, if you're not going to help me offensively, I'll do it myself.
Campaign. Goal and a couple of assists. Left foot strike, and it beats toe, tucked away, far side corner. Nobody in the building saw that one coming, especially Chris Toe.
Maintain possession for Utica.
And the busy night in the MASL includes a big matchup in Tacoma with the Stars taking on the San Diego Sockers. They're in the second period, tied at 2. And that a game of some import, certainly for Sidekick fans as well. That one loose in front. Played out to the near side and off the wall and cleared out. Romero back on for Chihuahua. But right now, Tacoma in that 8th spot with a 5-point cushion on the Sidekicks. That's not going to change here, barring an all-time finish. And Tacoma with a chance, but they've got a tough assignment at home against San Diego. And, of course, the Stars and the Sockers, and that involves a couple of the players who have recently moved from Dallas. Christian Quintana now in a Sockers uniform, and Yahir Romero traded to Tacoma. So they meet again, now as adversaries. And we'll keep you up to date on that one as we move toward the finish here in Dallas. 9-2, up off the face for D'Souza. That can't be too fun. And D'Souza, we'll take a look. And well, it's something of a microcosm, but D'Souza appears to be getting up and okay, and that's a good sign. We'll step aside. Media timeout from Dallas. 9-2, Chihuahua on top on MASL TV.
With 6 calls, runway 26 right, wait on.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Well, amidst all the fun, we haven't had a whole lot of controversy tonight. But remember, fans disagree with the call tonight, or any night, you might just see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review with Phil Levanco and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube. 7:22 remaining. And Chihuahua on top, 9-2. Savage looking for their 16th win on the season against 4 losses. The 2-time defending champs trying to position themselves and go for 3. Brandon Gonzalez on for Chihuahua. Pass offline, saved by Gonzalez. Moises Gonzalez back outside. We already have a sense with Moises Gonzalez coming over from Tacoma. This is going to give Chihuahua even more depth on the attack, alongside the likes of Rios and Puentes. But Gonzalez has seen a lot of action tonight. And it reminds one for the Sidekicks that we haven't seen Blas Perez tonight, who clearly, centering pass cleared out, who clearly wasn't available tonight for the Sidekicks. So second leading scorer for Dallas, not out there, but Perez again uses that good-sized frame, the strength on the offensive end to control the action. Shot sent wide, long rebound. Leal tries to keep it in, drops it in the box, still loose, and Lackland able to cover it up. But Moises Gonzalez puts me in mind of what Perez is able to do for the Sidekicks often. Strength to hold off a defender and control the ball. Something that obviously they both do well, and it's another dynamic for this Chihuahua team. And Gonzalez has had a big game here tonight. Guzman sends it across. Now into the zone, Balia. It's been held in check by the Savage here tonight. Lovegrove off the near steal. Lovegrove still on the attack. Leaves it for Baliat. Shot blocked out front and cleared out. Valier with the block now. Rios in transition. Looking for the near post. Lackland got just enough. Heel pass left for Valier. Into the box. Rios tries to chip it by. And now up over the crossbar for Valle. Well, Rios elected for the quick shot on Lackland, and Lackland does a great job. Able to get enough for the save and deny Rios looking for the hat trick. Hard drive out front blocked. Lovegrove will keep it in. Lovegrove off the left foot. That was blocked at the point. They battle at the yellow line. Hernandez leaves it for Silva. Under 4 to go. Trying to get one more look at the score for Tacoma and San Diego. Lovegrove trying to split the double team. There's the foul call. And the Sockers with a couple on the board. Late second period. And San Diego with the 4-2 lead in Tacoma. And again, that one of some import. Lovegrove with the giveaway. On the drive, Hernandez. Able to clear it, not all the way out. Puentes just over the bar. Lackland got just enough. Puentes looking for the hat trick. Down to 3 minutes. Gonzalez to the top of the arc. D'Souza can't get there. Romero to the arc, drops it in, shot just wide, rebound no. Medrano. Lovegrove trying to bring the pressure. Savage switch the attack, excuse me. Rio still out there. Valadez will get it to Silva. Guzman looking to switch the attack with Lovegrove. Wants it back on the give and go. And into the seats. The restart for the Sidekicks. Dallas going to fall to 5-13 on the season, as the Savage will pick up their 16th win. Top of the arc restart for Silva. Keep an eye on Lovegrove. They'll play it to Lovegrove. And the drive up over the glass. Cuellar had a clean look, I believe. But too much air. Final 2 minutes from Dallas. Long shot on line. Lackland goes up to get it. Rivas, Torquato, looking for the far corner. Played back out. Escalera will keep it in with Hernandez. Winding down to a minute. Big performance from Puentes. Rios. Right of the box, one-timer. Just under the crossbar. Still waiting for the signal, but yes, indeed. Cesar Ruiz with his second goal as he slips it under the crossbar on the pass from Rios. Let's watch it here. Yep, no question about it. Top shelf on Lackland. Well, Chihuahua has been so impressive on the attack. The quick passing in the box. And that time Rios sets up Ruiz. And Ruiz, a couple of goals tonight for the rookie defender. And a tough assignment for the Sidekicks that has nonetheless turned into a disappointing evening here at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center. Down to 30 seconds, and Sidekicks going to be content to let the time go. And the final going to be 10-2. So many players got into the act here tonight for Chihuahua. And that has been the storyline all season long. Couple of goals for Rios, for Puentes, for Cesar Ruiz. And the final score, Chihuahua 10, Dallas 2. Savage, 16th win on the season. They maintain their 5-point cushion atop the standings. But we will keep an eye down the stretch on what figures to be a fascinating playoff race in the MASL here in 2025. It'll wrap up our coverage here tonight from Dallas. Again, Chihuahua, the 10-2 win. Thanks so much for joining us. So long, everybody.
Sidekicks fans, the Dallas Sidekicks organization would like to thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your Dallas Sidekicks and Dallas Sidekicks dancers. We would like to also extend a special thank you to our season ticket members and family members in attendance with us tonight. The Dallas Sidekicks will be back here at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center on Monday, March the 10th at 7 p.m.